odds and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my neighbor's jump, put up a pump. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know him, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday night primetime.
As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback, a former Blue Hen out of Delaware. It's Joe Flacco.
And it was a blast from the past a season ago as Flacco took the NFL.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Play action. It's Darnold. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Justin Jefferson. He may go. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And he's got this to Jefferson. Still going. They can't stop him. He's still on his feet. And he will lose lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Faking the give, Darnold. Forced out to his left. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And always sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I think the reason this play's so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Jefferson moving in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And it may be time to put that play on ice. That fooled nobody, and it's going to wind up as a big loss on the play.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. As they come up now, second and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's got a man complete. He will be brought. And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. Here's Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And got his man complete. through the middle of the field. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here is third and quite a ways. Off of play action, Darnold. That's down the field for Jefferson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. A play fake, and it's Darnold. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 76 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in. Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. The 20. 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Sam Darnold as the first half is winding down. And this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Here's Darnold. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Darnold. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And do not ask me to explain what in the world happened there, folks. That's the Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time. We ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 21 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down? I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Now Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown of the night. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Darnold now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Back to throw, Darnold. Rolling to his right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air again, Darnold. Throwing right, and that's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. In motion right is Addison. After the interception, here's Darnold. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 27 yards. And the Vikings are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. The Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Listen, when you've got a guy with 3 touchdown catches back pocket already, you can guarantee they're going to keep looking for him, and you can also guarantee he's going to keep asking for the ball.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Darnold. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He lets one go deep for Addison. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge... Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. A little power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now a 2nd and 6. Darnold now to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. There he goes again. Down the left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. Past the 20. A little juke, and they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Obviously, Charles, such an important... So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do...
Here's the punter, Rigobert Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense making their way out behind their former number 3 overall pick, who spent his last year as a 49er. It's Sam Darnold.
And he's still been looking for that one situation to allow all of his talents to come together. He's hoping that he found it here. Plenty of playmakers on the outside and a team that's willing to run the football to let his talent shine.
Darnold going to throw right away. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Play action. It's Darnold. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
Shakes off the sack. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. Jefferson going to go in motion right. They'll try and run it here. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Kyle Reichert to kick off for the
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And at quarterback, a longtime signal caller in the National Football League, former Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco.
Remember when the conversation was, is Joe Flacco elite? Well, at one point, he was elite enough to not only win a Super Bowl, but be named the MVP of that game. And for a time, one of the top-paid quarterbacks in the league. Not bad for a young man who transferred to Delaware from Pitt while in college. This guy has had a great career. Not many chances now to lead an offense, but still capable if put on the field.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now Flacco. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
On the return is Brandon Powell. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Faking the give, Darnold. And he's got this to Jefferson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's got one touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
Now a 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
But there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws in a double coverage there. And, look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete. But they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Now he's going to throw deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Darnold to throw again. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
And he is in to make it 16-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go, first quarter. But work to be done as they come up 1st and 10. Now Flacco. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. To pass, Flacco. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
Dancing to his left. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Well, the Vikings offense and Justin Jefferson set to take over once more. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Here's Darnold. That's down the field for Jefferson. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 49 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again is Darnold. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A 5-yard touchdown catch as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Jordan Addison capped it off with a touchdown catch. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score down.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. Now 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Flacco. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. From the gun, Flacco. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the option to give to Taylor here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Got to say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically,
here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still second down.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Off of play action, Darnold flushed out right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm, but sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So the Vikings bringing the offense back onto the field. They'll go for 2 here. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Darnold. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Jefferson going to go in motion right. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. So on fourth down, Ryan Wright on the punt for Minnesota. The deep to return is Josh Downs. And just a 30. Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Darnold. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. To throw is Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
25 yards that time.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. His throw incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still third down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Back to throw, Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 23. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Delay of game, offense.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Still first down.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Play action. It's Darnold. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Vikings start